Hello and welcome to FusionFall. I'm going to be going through this demo of the game and showing you what is able to be played so far in this early release of the demo of the game. Sign-ins of the game, however, are very strict, so typing in an entered character name will be very difficult to do. Customizing the character has multiple different options, from the clothing to the colour, the skin, gender, height. It's both very simple and at the same time extremely varied in certain aspects, because this is just the starting look. You can change clothes and other things later. Assuming I'm quite tall, I'm going for a slim, tall character design here, using a hairstyle that's slightly similar to mine but not the same, because it'd be a bit too accurate to me in this things. Looking at the skin colour, because I'm quite pale, so that's a thing I had to try and see, because that's one thing that they should probably try and change, the variation of the different sort of colours of skin, because too pale is not that actually pale skin wise.
Excellent.
And here we
Bioscan
go.
is complete. Let's make sure your communicator is functioning.
All communication systems are functional, Dexter. I will be able to reconnect with the volunteer upon arrival in the future.
Affirmative. All right, I'm powering up the
Everyone's seen
main
this
engine
probably,
now.
but
You may
something
feel a
is
little
going
bump.
to go wrong. If you can tell what, feel free.
Wow, are you seeing these readings? A fine day for science indeed. Prepare for launch. 3,
What
2,
does this button
1.
do?
No!
There we go. See, something always goes wrong. And here we go, starting off the gameplay portion of this video, which takes up the majority of it.
Error. You have been sent much farther into the future than
We have been
Dexter
sent too
intended.
far into the future. Or as I like to think about it, it's just a simulation. Because, to be honest, it would make more sense. But then again, the thing after this demo continues on to the normal story of the game. I just saw there was Samurai Jack here, number 1, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter,
Holy cannoli, where did you come
and here's
from?
number
Not now,
5,
number 5. We gotta
Ben,
move.
from
Follow
the
us.
Alien Force series. Now
Initiate
briefly
training.
having to go through
Please
the
move
control
Control now move
tutorials to
Excellent.
see, to make sure they work.
Very good.
The developers
Use the
have said they're going to be
WASD.
trying to implement
To move backwards, press very
controller like
good. While moving, you
Xbox,
can steer left and
PS4,
right by using excellent.
possibly
You can
Steam
also
controllers,
move
I
side to
think,
side by
into the
using
actual game
A
itself.
and D keys. To
And
jump, press the
I
space
think
bar.
that's a good
To
idea.
jump forward, hold the W key while
Now,
jumping.
after
Please
using the
jump onto
controls, the combat thing,
Look, it's a bunch of fusion
with
spawns.
the fusion spawns.
You get those, we'll handle this guy.
Here, take this weapon.
to it. You can tell how much damage
Blaster,
you do by
hold
looking
down
at
the
weapon's health bar at the
firing
top
button,
of
which
the
is the left trigger, well, the left mouse button. I don't know what the attack button will be on the controller, but if you saw there on the left, if you hold the shift key, there's like remote type things you can do in the game.
Woohoo! Nice work, guys.
And we're going to be told about this game's version of
Those
experience,
creeps turn back into fusion
and I
matter when
think
you beat
also
them.
money at the same
Make sure you
time.
collect as much as you can. It's
Fusion
real
matter.
important stuff.
Levels
You will
up
automatically
your
collect
character,
fusion matter
and
from
I
defeating
think
enemies.
possibly works
The
with
amount
currency.
of
I can't
fusion matter
remember
you have
100%.
is displayed in your
But
fusion
either way,
matter meter.
it's
As you defeat more enemies,
a pretty
your
basic
fusion matter
concept
meter
when you
will
think about
continue
it.
to fill up. Warning: more hostiles incoming.
We got more company.
And here is Cyberus. I'm going to give you 3
Cyberus.
guesses of what this is supposed to
Take
be a
it down.
reference to. No, it's not a reference to Donald the Duck. Basically, this is just an indication of health, how it goes down, and stuff like that.
Did it!
Nice shooting, by the way. You know, I just realized who you are. You're the kid from the past Dexter told us about. Well, you're in a world of trouble
They are
now.
saying, blah
Look
blah
up in
blah,
the sky.
Dexter sent you from the
That's
past, blah blah,
Planet
you
Fusion,
found the future,
ruled
there's
by
Planet
some
Fuse.
nasty guy named
And
Fuse.
his character
Fuse has
backstory
covered the
of
world with gross green goo, and those
what's going on in the
fusion
game.
spawns are wrecking everything.
Fuse's monsters have evolved and adapted to our planet. You should see some of them. They use things called terrafusers to infect everything with goo.
with
If the
creepy still
infection gets
images
bad
of
enough,
the characters'
Planet
faces
Fusion will absorb
staring
our
into your
world.
soul.
Now
I
that you're up
think.
to speed, can you go help number 2? We gotta go help the others.
I need some help with a super important
And
mission.
here's
Report
where
to
the
me right away.
game will teach you
Your
how to do the
communicator comes with a
tutorials.
built-in
Well,
mini-map.
teach you another
It will
tutorial
show
of
you
how
to reach
to
number
work
2.
missions and the map,
You are the
how it
marker in the
works.
center of the minimap. The red
Again, on
marker
the side there, I
minimap
showed
is
you
number
how
2.
the
As you move, check your
motion thing
minimap to make
works.
sure that you are going in
And
the right
if you
direction.
can
Look
look
for the
up
glowing
there,
energy rings to help
that's
you
where
find
the
number
last,
2.
that's where the end area of this tutorial is. If you do the out of bounds glitch, you can get down there into this area. Over there is where you'll go
To
for
talk to
the
characters
first
with
nano
a mission
mission.
for you will have a floating exclamation mark over their head.
Basically,
A
this is telling you
character's
how
available-
the
This attack
missions
was
work.
no
Go to
accident.
character
An
if they have an
oil ogre is
exclamation mark
using a
over
transmitter
the
to
head.
broadcast our position. We need
Left
to find
click,
that monster and get
then
that
click on
transmitter.
the
You ready?
mission that
To
you want to
the mission
accept,
from
and
exit the
then
mission
accept
menu,
mission and
click
close.
the close button.
Very
The
simple
mission's current objective is displayed on your
We're
screen.
gonna take down
Your
a,
first task is to defeat
ogre?
the oil ogre that stole the transmitter.
I think a fusion
Use your
ogre?
minimap
Yeah,
to locate
Oh,
your
look.
target.
what's that? What the game said. I am doing this post-commentary, see how this better works for me while also having it play. One thing I was curious about when I was playing this, can you die during the tutorial?
Bring that transmitter back to me.
Since you have completed
And
your
if they,
first
when they
task,
release
your
Legacy,
mission
will they
journal
be
has
doing
updated.
a
To open
version
your
of
mission
it
journal, press the
where you
Enter
get to
key
choose
to
your beginning
access
weapon?
the main menu on the right side of your screen. Then select Journal.
Basically, this is telling you how to
Mission
activate the
journal
menu.
contains
Press the Enter key,
information on all your
click on
missions.
Journal to see your current
It
missions.
tells
There's
you
3
who
different types of
gave you the
missions.
It tells you
Nano
what you need
missions,
to do. It also tells you the
guide
reward you will
missions,
receive
which
once
is
you complete
important.
the
Those two
mission.
mostly go
Click the
into
X in the upper right
later things,
corner of
and
your screen
this
to
one that
close
we're
the
doing
journal.
now is just a
Your new task
average
is to
mission.
deliver the transmitter to number 2. Note that your current objective has been updated, and a new red marker has been set to number 2.
So from here we're going to be, well, I'm going to be just saying what I can do with jumps and
Click
stuff,
on number 2,
and then going back to
characters with a
number
mission
2 to
update will
then
have a
continue the
floating question
tutorial.
mark over their heads.
To show that a
Set your
quest might
reward.
be finished, or there's more to the quest,
Ready
they'll
for
have a question mark
Nano,
over the head.
and I need your help.
Mostly
I think
exclamation mark,
Dexter's in
sometimes question
trouble.
mark.
Congratulations!
Yep,
By
I don't know.
successfully completing the
And
mission from
here
number 2,
is-
you have filled up your fusion matter meter. When
That's
this
okay,
meter
I
fills up,
think.
you will automatically receive a new nano mission.
Yeah.
Completing nano missions will reward you with new nanos.
Also, there's a
Every
feature
nano
I
you
never
collect
noticed from
will
the
give
original
you
game
more
that I think
powers
they might have
and
added,
make you
or they might have,
stronger.
you know, put in themselves. Zooming
Select
with the mouse
Buttercup's
button,
mission
mouse scroller.
of fusion matter to
Dexter has
Basically, this is
disappeared.
the
We've
mission
got to
telling
see if
you
he's
that
in the infected zone. I'll check out
Dexter
here.
has
There's
gone
no time to
into
lose.
Fusion
Click the
Buttercup's lair, go to that teleporter,
The
go
most
there,
infected
do a little
areas on the
battle,
planet
get
are
in
called
the lair.
infected zones. Thanks
And
to Fuse's Terrafuser machines, fusion matter is totally out of
pod
control
things.
inside. Ha!
I'll
Good thing
point
Dexter
out
set up
in a
energy
second.
shields to contain the
I have
infection.
an idea about them.
Your new task is to enter the infected zone to find Dexter. To use the warp gate, target the blue Dexbot attendant and click on it.
Hello, and how are you doing today?
These,
Initiate
well,
warp.
hold on. Warp into the area
Trapped
using
in
the
Fusion
guy.
Buttercup's lair.
Now,
Quickly,
in
find the
one of
fusion
these things,
portal.
I have an idea of how what these fusion pods
Dangerous
are,
pit
even
of
though they
fusion
probably
matter
say
to
in-game what they
reach
are.
the fusion portal.
Some heroes aren't around in FusionFall. My idea is, what if some of them are trapped in those pods,
You can enter
being
a
used
fusion
to
portal the same way you enter a warp gate.
enhance
First,
the abilities of
select the
certain
fusion
heroes
portal's alien
that are
tentacles.
made from fusion versions of them.
Now, click the warp button to
So
enter
basically,
fusion
for
buttons.
example, some heroes trapped inside those pods,
I am over here. Come talk.
their memories are then used to make fusion versions of characters.
Select
because
a
hence
fusion
how would Fuse know what these characters look like and act like if they haven't seen them via something else, someone else, or somehow else?
Fusion Buttercup
Even though
is in the
somehow
next
else doesn't
room.
sound like a
We
word,
must
does it?
Stop her before she can cause any more damage.
But here's the first example of a fusion person. A fusion version of a character from the regular Cartoon Network universe, but is evil, because bad guys are fusion stuff. Now again, I don't think you can die in the tutorial, but your health does deplete to a certain extent. Also, if you get close enough to the character, you can notice they're way taller than you are. Which is something I never noticed because I normally have like distance on them with the blaster until I get the swords, which you'll get later. And here is the first Nano you get. Nano Buttercup. Which Dexter will explain what it is and basically say fusion matter a lot, because apparently the word fusion matter is said a lot in this game.
Buttercup. Don't be discouraged by her size. She may be small, but she is powerful.
Your communicator is
Now,
now a nanocom. It has the ability
there's a
to
bit of
store
a
up to 3 nanos.
issue that happens here with me in this current thing. With my controls, something weird happens with
That does
them.
not sound good. You can escape the Dex labs using the warp gate I have set
I wanted
up.
to go check
must
the
search
back
this
area
and
of the
make sure
thing where we
Fusion
started,
Buttercup did
where I
not
started
steal
out,
anything from my headquarters.
and something weird happened with
Go
my
to the warp
controls.
gate to exit the
I
area.
walked back there,
To use the warp gate,
and then
target
or
the
for
blue
some
Dex
odd
bot
reason,
attendant and click on
a
it.
boulder fell, and then my back key stopped working, and I was constantly walking backwards. I'm not doing that. That's the game doing itself. I had to press back to stop it from doing that. And then I continued on forward into the next area,
Oh, and how are you doing today?
which is the final area of this.
How are you doing today?
Basically teaching you how to use a Nano's ability by pressing the corresponding number and then pressing the right trigger. Why do I keep on saying trigger? Right mouse button. It could be the right trigger and left triggers when playing in an actual game, but let's find out when the actual game comes out. But I guess that's it for now. And I guess I'll end this off here with the final cutscenes playing out as they play out.
Dexter says
And,
we gotta find
yeah.
Mandark so we can rebuild the time
Thank
machine
you,
and send you back to the
and
past. Let's get out of
see
here.
ya next time, I guess. Bye bye.
Despite our best efforts, Tech Square has been lost. But this war is not over yet. Not by a long shot. Our time-traveling friend here is just the hero we need. Between Mandark and number 2, I am sure you will be able to rebuild my time capsule. Don't worry about me. I will be fine. Get back to Sector V and to safety. Dexter, out!
All right, everyone. Next stop, Hero Square, Sector V.